Yo guys, what is up? Mga pala si Batro. At bago tayo umalis, kausapin muna natin sila isa-isa.
Aloy, was there something more?
The Nora have suffered terrible losses, Tirsa. What's to become of them now?
That will be for the goddess to decide. Only she knows the future.
Sasama kaya sa pati
For the
ang
moment,
High Matriarchs.
my sister matriarchs and I will see to the wounded. And as I promised, anyone who wishes to join you at Meridian, we will declare seekers.
Parang kilala ko na yung mga sasama.
I think for the time being, we should remain here in the mountain,
Okay.
close to the goddess.
That might be best. If nothing else, it's a defensible position.
Ngayon tingnan natin si Ross.
Tirsa, I want to know Rost's story. Why he was made an outcast.
Ooh.
He never told me. Said he took an oath of silence. What did he do?
Oh. Yes, that.
What crime did he commit?
I will tell you if you wish. But it is a long story. Are you sure you want to hear it now?
Of course. Tell me ba?
Of course I want to hear it. Tell me.
Rost never committed any crime.
What?
He was an outcast by choice.
How come?
What? What do you mean?
Many years ago, before the derangement, before the Red Raids, a band of murderous outlanders, 12 in number, struck without warning.
Alright, then.
At Mother's Vigil, they took hostages, and then pressed on, headed for Devil's Thirst.
Mother's Vigil? Where's that?
You would know it as the Forsaken Village, near the Karja border. But at the time, many families lived there. Ross was one of them. His mate was killed fighting
What?
the Outlanders, and his daughter was among those
May
taken
anak si
hostage.
Ross.
His daughter? What was her name?
Alana.
Alana.
She was just 6 years old.
Alana. Parang narinig ko na yung Alana before.
Nora Braves couldn't stop 12 Outlanders? Or rescue the hostages?
It was quite impossible. We outnumbered them, but every time a brave came within bowshot, the Outlanders killed the
Sheesh.
hostage.
I see.
What did they come here to do?
That was never discovered. We couldn't track closely enough to observe them. We know they camped beyond Devil's Thirst for 2 days.
Thirst.
There were reports of strange noises. And then, as suddenly as they came, the Outlanders made their way back to the border and disappeared.
What happened to Rost's daughter? She was killed?
Most likely.
Rost was one of the braves who tracked the Outlanders, keeping his distance. There were 6 hostages still alive when they reached the border, Alana among them.
Then,
Rather than release them, the Outlanders slit their throats and left the corpses just across the border, mocking us.
okay.
Why?
Cruelty. They knew the faithful Nora would not leave the sacred land to collect the bodies, let alone pursue them. They thought themselves safe from our vengeance.
Are you saying that
Panginabol
Rost
ni
went
Ross.
after them? That
That's
he
against the
became
law.
exile?
No. Rost was beside himself with grief, but even so, he would never have broken taboo.
Okay.
Then what did he do?
He called upon the most terrible and secret rite of the Nora tribe.
What it is?
He begged to be made a death seeker.
Woo! Kung tayo seeker, siya death seeker. Sheesh.
A death seeker? What is that?
One who dies to go seeking, and in seeking brings death to others. The ritual drags the spirit from one's body,
Parang
releasing it to
vengeance.
all mother's care. The heart beats, the mind thinks, but the spirit has moved on.
Then?
I don't understand.
Rost went after the Outlanders, but his spirit never left. It remained here with All Mother. He gathered the bodies of the slain and returned them. And then he set out in
Nabol niya
pursuit,
yung mga ano.
not as an exile, but a weapon of vengeance. A barbed arrow shot from a bow, never to return.
But Ross did return.
Yes, a full year later, and terribly wounded. He collapsed at the border of the sacred land. A hunting party came upon him. He was delirious.
Pag sinave siya, breaking the
in
taboo, di
agony.
ba?
By law, he should have died where he lay. But one of the hunters broke taboo, and
Buti
reaching
naman.
across the border, she dragged him to our side.
Who was she?
A brave who'd lost a mate and 2 sons to the very Outlanders that Rost pursued.
So Ross never finished his mission.
To the contrary, he killed all 12. Tracked them to disparate
Angas.
places the world over, he said. Meridian, Ban-Ur, the Claim, Utaruland, further even into the Forbidden West. The last he killed nearly got the best of him. Wounded, he stumbled and crawled back to us, hoping to die as close to the sacred land as he could. He never expected nor asked to be dragged across the border and nursed back to health. That was done to him, leaving us, the matriarchs, in a difficult position.
Ang ginawa nyo? Ang ginawang okay.
Why couldn't you just welcome him back?
Rost had been made a death seeker, Aloy. He no longer had any place among the tribe.
Sheesh.
By law, he should have been driven back
Mas
out.
ano sila sa mga laws nilang.
But we couldn't bring ourselves to do that, so we offered a compromise.
Yun lang na-offer
You
nila.
made him an outcast.
Yes. We offered to do so on the condition he never speak to anyone of this exception.
After all he did, all he suffered, to be
Gotta go.
declared an outcast was his reward.
Rost was overjoyed. He never expected to live another day in the sacred land, let alone the embrace, so close to the goddess. We resolved to spend the rest of his days in solitude, and was happy to do so.
But then you found me, and gave me to him.
Diba? Curse nga
Yes.
daw siya tapos bibig.
Another compromise. The matriarchs feared you and would not let you be raised by the tribe. And so we turned to Rost.
Good thing.
I knew that he
Diba?
would take care of you, bring you up, teach you to worship All Mother and respect the ways of the tribe.
He certainly tried anyway. You took a man who'd lost his daughter and made him raise an infant girl. Doesn't that strike you as callous?
I'm inclined to think the course of events has shown the wisdom of our choice. And I'm quite certain that from the moment he laid eyes on you, he saw you as a gift
Good.
and never a burden.
All right, dear sons. That's quite a story.
Umiyak na si Aloy.
I should be going.
May the goddess protect.
Okay. Feel ko si Varl sasama sa atin yan sa Meridian.
Stands against her.
A mountain that fell. And where is that? Ilapit tayo. Okay. Tama ba yung dadaanan natin?
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted.
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate
Gaia
humans.
Prime.
So what else is new?
Mute to. Wait. Oh shit. Minecraft. Shit.
Yeah, it's guarded all right. But I can get through this.
Oh. Meron dito yung mga invisible. Nakalimutan ko tawag saan eh. Power. Yun.
Quietly.
Haba nun ah. Dami naman. Fight lang pala yung nilagay ko. Kala ko yung sumasabog. Meron pala rito. Stalker. Kaya pala baba ng damage. Kasi yung fire yung nalagay ko. Hindi yung sumasabog. Okay. So dumb. Ito dapat blast wire. Wag. Wow. Uy. Saan tayo next? To. Saan? Oh. Lapit na.
Now I know what they're guarding.
Ang naku. Ito ba ibon? Hindi nito ko. Alright, ito na naman kami. Patay. Come on, come on, come on. Patay tayo. Ang baka naman ngayon. Oh! Ano ba yun? Ay, nabobonus gaming na naman tayo. Uy!
I dropped it!
Alright. Whew. We almost die. Kaya mo na mo kayo. Huwag yan. Mamatay pa tayo dito. Alright, let's go. Gaia Prime. Let's see ano meron sa Gaia Prime na to. Okay. Taas naman. Dilim na. Alright, nandito na tayo.
Red Lightning's trouble.
Stormbird. Oh. Oh. Ay, gagawin na sarap ng pala natin. Hindi mo lang nababawasan. Whoa. Easy peasy. Awesome. Sheesh.
Guy's sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Wasak na wasak.
Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
Ano naman? Pakita
So
ka
you've been
kasi.
in here before.
To a point. You'll see.
Climb to the outcrop.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
Uy! Ba't tumalon si Aloy? Gulat ako.
Dog down. Dog down.
Whoa! Okay, we are here.
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted.
And then,
But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
wait lang ah.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
Oo nga, ba't nga pala napunta
19
rito?
years ago,
19 years.
a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth.
Oh, namatay si Gaia.
The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies.
Alright.
How they fretted and worried as they tried
Okay
to
pala si
reach this
Gaia, no?
woman.
Pero
It tried to
na-receive
burn
natin
for
yung
weeks,
message, di ba?
But when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
Oh,
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but
override?
after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur.
Ah, okay. Kailangan natin
Rebuilding the
mag-destroy siya.
terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
Yes,
You know
with
what the
you.
cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
Oo nga, ba't wala ka rito? Kala ko may asikusuhin ka tapos iniwan mo?
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
Ayos ka. Pasok na tayo sa loob.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Oh, na.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized.
Ba't nandito ka ba?
Dr. Silva, you are cleared to proceed.
Yes?
Wala.
I need to get going.
Tama, dito. Parang lab nga pala niyan na to. Saan nito? Buo naman may mga ano pa rito. May
Mind your footing.
Sorry. Ang galit ka agad eh. Master Override. So does it mean kahit si Hades mana natin? Ma-override na natin. And then we can repair Gaia. Voice ko. And then what? Okay, ito pala.
Guess that's my way across.
What's this?
It's held like this for 19 years, right?
19 years. 19 years na palang patay si Gaia. Kaya
Glad that's over.
itong mga eclipse na ito makakulit na to. Sana walang eclipse dito. Robot. Ganda lang. Oh, awesome.
Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft.
Ay, nandi ba rito? Akit tayo. Sorry, akala ko akit. Ay, ito.
This must have been where they lived. It's like once this was all enclosed by a wall.
Evacuation happened so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Pake I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradiseidae zygotes I could get processed if I rushed.
Ano yun?
I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... Well, he died alone. And I didn't get the bloody birds of Parad...
Elizabeth's room. I know it.
Ito yung kwarto na?
She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Elizabeth. What is this?
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged
Oh, wala.
from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there.
Ay, ito yung mga gumawa.
Signed up for. Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes.
Sila yung mga gumawa ng mga ano, diba?
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal.
Sino to?
Gaia?
Elizabeth?
closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So, happy trails, Liz. And
See you around.
see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz,
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
Sacrifice na siya.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Okay, ba't nandito silence?
Aloy?
Oh,
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
You think she was better because she was smart, because she designed Zero Dawn, but you missed the point. What made her great was that she was willing to sacrifice herself for others, for everyone who would come later.
No. She couldn't let her creation fail. You're confusing will for sentimentality.
alright.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
Saan yun?
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
look, Liz. You're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But this monument Ronson's made to you? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Rest in peace, Liz. God knows you earned it.
Okay, alam na nating patay na si Elizabeth. Saan tayo punta? Gagawin na natin yung ano. Kaya gawin na natin yung Master Override. Palabas na tayo.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored. You found the control room.
I'm on my way.
Oh, all room. May vibration pa. Mamaya may kalaban tayo. Okay. Dapat tayo. Ma-obtain na natin si Master Override. Tum, tum. Oh, work. Ay, ito yung last meeting. Dito silang lahat namatay.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
The Alphas were in there.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no. Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay?
Okay.
To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the sense system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
It doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
Sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice. It's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard. Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Go on.
Emergency alert. Floating atmosphere.
Oh, so ganun silang lahat na namatay. Full cut, paro. Ikaw na nga nagkasalanan, tapos ikaw. Paano nakapasok?
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
Parang nag-restart na naman sa pinaka-start yung
Not a void.
ano,
When the hatch unsealed
nag-start na sa
scattered their
primitive
ashes
na
in the
naman.
wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in.
Wala na si Apollo.
It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope.
Ano to? Uy, Master Override. This is it.
The Master Override. That's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Palmaan mo. Whoa.
Is that good?
Try not to fall to your death. The Master Override doesn't override gravity.
Balik nga silence na. Philosophy ko ka. Alright. I think napakalapit na natin. Gawin na natin ang mascot overdrive. Putik niya. This is it.
You're here.
For a moment,
What?
our journey together has come to an end, Aloy.
Why?
But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse.
Oo nga, kaya nga traitor ka daw eh.
But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades,
Shit.
Aloy,
Ikaw pala yung
buried on
ano
that
sa kanya.
mountain, trapped in that shattered titan,
Ikaw yung bumuhay sa kanya.
and I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the eclipse, helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes.
No.
Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse... The robots they've resurrected... They're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus, recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago.
Oh?
In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint
Parang
signal.
ano siya.
Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real
Natuwa
kindred
siya sa
spirit.
nalaman
followed
niya.
the
Tapos
signal to its
once
source.
more parang ano.
A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a Titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines.
Oh.
But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
Oo nga. Dahil sa
An
pagkapatay
opportunity?
nung
That's what it was to
Sun
you?
King nila.
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge.
Bakit pala may
Especially with the
mga
alterations I
ganun
included
tech
of my
dito,
own
no?
design.
Saka dito.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot with my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
Tapos nalaman niyang de-destroy yung ano.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network,
Sisi na
Hades
siya.
summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the
Ayun
Lone
yung
Mountain.
sinugod nila yung ano.
The more I observed you, the more
Improving.
convinced I became of your extraordinary nature. And
Kung pala may
usefulness.
dahilan ng lahat. Silence. Eh.
Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
Pero ayaw mo naman pakita lagi.
You've done terrible things, Silence. But you've also done what you could to undo them.
Siyempre mauubos na ngayon lahat eh.
I can't say you've balanced the scale, but at least you've tried.
To be clear, Aloy, I would do it all again. A few more safeguards, perhaps, but basically the same.
Alright.
Really. So much for learning from mistakes.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem.
Bye-bye.
Silence! Where will you go?
Elsewhere,
Gusto na naman to. Hindi man lang tayo tulungan sa pagpatay kay
there's
Hades.
so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out,
Woo!
it was yours all along.
Pukpoy mo ulo.
I was merely trespassing.
Alright. Let's fix this override. Alright, hanggang dito na lang muna. Thank you sa panonood. Lang. Peace out.